Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is quite obviously an entry onto the meats playlist. So we will be taking a look at Two Chicks Beef Jerky Classic. So this is a ridiculously small bag of beef jerky that costs a ridiculously large amount of money. It is on sale now at Jerky Gents, which is where I got it. It is on sale for $7.99. For some idea of how small this bag is, it's small. It's 2 ounces, net weight ounces, okay? Now, really, that is Jack Link's bag, a regular hanger bag on checkout at Walmart is only 2.85 ounces. All right, so this is 2 ounces. What they've done, though, is they've streamlined the bag. The bag has no real extra room in it. Whereas, let's say a Jack Link's bag, you know, the bag's this wide, but it's only filled down here. So it's a small bag, but it is basically full. So on the front, you have it 100% grass-fed beef. Now, there's a number of issues I have with that. One, they are pandering to a class of people that usually live in cities, etc. Which tells me between that and the pricing, who they're going for market-wise. But there's a deeper aspect to that. Why isn't all cattle grass-fed? Have we run out of grass? Are we short on grass? You see what I'm saying? So, net weight at the bottom, there is a very small inspection tab right there. Two Chicks Beef Jerky. Two Chicks. It's the meat that matters. That, my friends, is mixed signaling. Then going around to the back, you have the website down here at the bottom, which is Two Chicks Beef Jerky. TwoChicksJerky.com. You have the barcode. You have the ingredients. That it is their classic. You have a little story up here that, for the sake of length of time and whatnot, I am not going to read because it's going to be some cutesy, I already know what, and I'm just not going to read it. But they have 2 more products besides this one. At some point, I'm sure I will. But for those that are insistent, pause now. And unpause. Below that, you have quite possibly the smallest nutrition information I have ever seen on a package of something edible. Which, now that I think about it, nutrition information should only be on things that are edible, but not bubblegum, so maybe I'm okay. Okay, so going over that, as I said, it's 2 ounces in the bag. 2 servings per bag. 1 ounce servings. Who's going to split this bag into 2 servings? I do not know, but that's what they're claiming. So that said, calories are 80, from fat 15. Total fat is 1.5. 2 Chicks are very exact. Grams, which is 2% of your daily. The 0.5 is actually saturated fat, which I believe is 3% of your daily, but I'm not sure. Yes, it is. 0.5 grams of saturated fat is 3% of your daily, but the overall is 1.5, and that is 2% of your daily. Cholesterol is 30 milligrams, which is 10% of your daily. Sodium is 420 milligrams, which is 18% of your daily. Total carbs is 4 grams, 1% of your daily. 3 of those 4 grams are from sugars. Protein, 12 grams. Calcium, 2%. And iron C, 4%. Few things stand out on the nutrition facts. One is that the sodium is way up there. Okay, 420 milligrams is in line with a Jack Link's product. Okay, thus far some of these small batch products have been trending lower. This one is not. This is up there with Jack Link's. The other things that stand out is the iron, because for whatever reason, now I don't know if it's because vitamin C is up top above it, which is 0 by the way, which is why I didn't mention it, or that it's just a misprint. I don't know, but they have iron C, like capital letter C. And the other standout part about the iron is that it is actually 2% less than most beef jerkies. They're usually coming in at about 6% of your daily. This is 4% and has a C, capital C, after iron. Don't know why. Protein is the third thing that stands out with this. That is a pretty hefty dose of protein, considering it's 12 grams. And that means 24 if you eat the whole bag. Now, all the nutrition information that I just read out, times that by 2 if you're eating the whole bag, which is what most of us non-flapping wrist people would do. Was that too much? Maybe a little. Anyway, so you got a tab here and a tab here, and I'm going to tear them. And this bag actually comes with a Ziploc. So maybe there are people out there somewhere breaking this into 2 servings. You do need to finish this within 3 days after opening. Wow. It smells really good. That's what you're looking at. I can see the grain of the beef. It is not bit formed. It has a seasoning texture to it. That's what it's looking like in there. There is a small window in this bag, as you can see, of the white thing that we are not going to eat. I'm going to dump this out, and I will show you once I have it on the paper towel. There's a bit of shake in it. There's some big pieces, though. I mean, it was really packed in there. So let's put that back and avoid any temptation. And that is what you're looking at. And there are some good-sized pieces. I mean, they use the whole bag. That's why I was getting at about the Jack Link's bag. When you get a Jack Link's bag, it's a lot bigger than that, but a lot of the bag is not being used. It's empty. Okay? This bag was a lot smaller, but they were using the entirety of the bag. So this is what you're looking at, basically. It doesn't look bit formed. Some aspects of it sort of strike me as bit formed, but when I look closer, there is a continual grain of the cuts. There are some good-sized pieces. There is some shake. It smells really good. I'm surprised I haven't put it in my mouth yet, but there is some smaller pieces. There is some shake. It is sort of very pliable, but it is very dry. There is a definite paper rip and sort of the tear edges. It's good. It's good and it's dry. It's not rubbery. It's pliable, but it's not rubbery. It does sort of taste like the boozy of the last review. It's salty. It's pretty salty. So that's the sodium. It's really dark stuff. I mean, you get it up in the light, there is a red to it, obviously. But it's pretty dark. I don't think if I turn it this way, the light catches and you can see the red. If I turn it this way, the glare catches and you can't. It's pretty dark stuff in person. Now, this is their classic. So, tamari, which is water, soybeans, salt, alcohol to preserve fish, honey, lime juice, and garlic powder and black pepper. Contains soy. It's good. And it's not rubbery. This flavor profile I've had before, but it's usually in a really goopy, rubbery product. This is pretty darn dry. It's an easy chew, but you do have to chew longer because it is dry. It's good, and there's a bit of it. I mean, the entirety of the bag is filled. So really, the size of the bag is no big deal. The price point, it's on sale right now at $7.99. Okay. Now, the regular is $8.99. Would I buy this if it was in a local store at $9 a pop? Probably not. Probably not. Which I don't like saying because it's a really good product. It's an excellent product. But 2 ounces at $9. Now, I went to Jerky Jen. I got a bunch of these in. We got a couple months of them. If I don't mix it, although I probably will be mixing in Walmart buys in between. And I will be doing a news soon to explain to anyone that's like getting lost here as to what the schedule is for some of these playlists. There really isn't. The only steadfast goal is Tuesday nights doing that every Tuesday. That's it. Otherwise, it's going to be mixing up. But I bought a bunch of these and they were elevated in price. But I thought, it's something that interests me. So they do tend to be more expensive. But it's good to know. And at some point, there's going to be one that's expensive that I'm like, wow, okay, that's worth it. And we've already had one. 2 reviews back was excellent too. Why am I not being able to think of it? The boozy IPA was sort of like, this is good, but at $9 regular price, I don't know. I know a lot of you are going to be like, I don't think so. And I get it. The goat product was 2 back. That stuff, it was very soy sauce flavored, although it was just a regular original. But that stuff, whatever the heck I paid for that, I will pay for that again, happily. This, I don't want to give it a bad, it's good. It's really good. But at 2 ounces, again, at $8.99 regular price, $7.99 now. And I'm mentioning Jerky Gents because that's where I got it. I am not affiliated with them in any way. I do not have any discount codes or anything like that. And the reason is that I don't get into that because they rope you in, these online stores now rope you into this whole, like, they don't want to just give you a couple promo codes if you mention. They want to rope you into a commissions thing. I don't want to get into that. I tried to just get promo codes for the candy shop where I get the bubble gum, and they did this whole thing where, there's commission levels and all that. I'm like, look, all I wanted to do was get some promo codes and mention your shop's name. I didn't even ask for anything myself. I don't need commissions. I just need a couple promo codes. So I have tried that, but it hasn't worked. This is really good stuff. It's a shame that it's priced so high. But you know what? Small companies like this are going to be hard pressed on the pricing aspect. They're not, mass produced. Now, distributed by Zoe's Meats, Petalum, California. Okay? It's going to be small. It's good. It's as spicy as the last review, the IPA, the boozy. Not as rubbery. This definitely beats the boozy product. It's more expensive than the boozy product. This definitely beats the boozy product. Does not beat the goat. The goat was out of this world. So, again, not affiliated. JerkyGents.com. Now, they do run subscriptions. That's their main business. Make sure you're doing a one-time buy. And make sure that you're buying more than one product. Although their shipping, I was just looking at it, their shipping's actually really cheap. The only time shipping gets really expensive really is with soda pops. Their shipping is, I think it's free if you get order over $49. And if you have to pay for shipping, I think it's like $3.95 or something like that. So this is Two Chicks Beef Jerky Classic. It's really good stuff. It's on the dry side. Flavors there. Not bit formed. Papery rips. It's just the way I like it, and I like the flavor. The price point is too high for 2 ounces. It just is. Unless you were having like a special anniversary or something. And if you have special anniversaries where you like to buy expensive beef jerky, you may want to talk to somebody about that. Just saying. Anyway, I do hope you all are well. I may do a short news sometime over the weekend just to explain lay of the land, how things are working here and whatnot. Nothing bad. Otherwise, though, I will be back next Monday night with Cheer Wine. We will be doing something on Tuesday, and then undecided as of right now for next Wednesday. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.